Hello everybody, welcome. It is that time. Yes, we are here to celebrate 108k subscribers on my channel. Amazing. This channel just keeps growing with subscribers. And I keep thinking that this is it. This is the end of the line, that no one's gonna really come back. But you guys keep coming back for the music videos. And I thought, what a great way to celebrate this coming and this coming, yeah, this coming milestone, I meant to say. I couldn't find my wording there. Yeah, this milestone of another 100,000k into my channel. I thought I'd end it off on a good note of celebrating my music videos and going through them throughout the years and maybe learn a bit of history, some techniques. You guys can ask me along the way what I did throughout the videos so you could put them in your kind of music videos if you want. Yeah, anything you really want to ask me, but keep it professional, don't worry. We're going to be here for a little while, just enjoying them and watching them. Unfortunately, only watching with no sound because I don't want to get copyrighted on the songs. They all pretty much copyrighted tracks, and if you want to keep listening to them, pull music in the background for yourself, whatever you please. I don't know how you would want to do it, but you get the idea of the songs. So yeah, where to start? I mean, this one, Monster, I'm starting from the very beginning, my first ever one that came up, until my last ever music video I made this last year, at the end of the year, yeah. It's just so funny how far these music videos have come around, and I keep thinking, yeah, it's weird how they're still so popular to this day, and we're like nearly 15 years later in this channel. It's still going for 14 years now. It will be coming up soon, in May. Yeah, and before we start, I would like you guys to come on and join the stream as much as you want before I start actually watching the videos and reminding myself of how far I've come on this channel. It's amazing how it's not just me, it was all of you. And honestly, I think a big shout out goes to, you know her, you loved her, Storm Red Desert, because she really was my big inspiration to start this whole channel in the first place, along with the interest of Sonic the Hedgehog to begin with, her channel and all the music she used from Skillet to Shinedown to Simple Plan, but mainly Skillet songs. That's what she really got me inspired to make these things. Her Shinedown ones, a few of them you'll see. You'll see throughout the video that there was some inspiration from her, like the Shinedown songs, a few I got inspired from. Unfortunately, in this compilation, not every music video I actually have ever created is on this channel. I did end up having to get rid of a few, and some have gotten blocked from worldwide, like the remake of Awake and Alive that you'll see down the line. It's a bit sad that one of all things, the remake of my most ever popular music video, can you believe it? Popular, the most popular one, 12 years later that it came out. Yo, it's amazing to just see these again, and I'm getting off track here, but like, all I'm saying is just thank you everyone, and I wanted to share the music videos that I still could on this channel with you guys. And you can ask me questions while we go along them about any comments, and I'll pause along the video to answer about anything you would like to ask through the video, about what you see. Just any kind of cool comments you want, or just enjoy watching them with me while I have a rush of nostalgia, as you can say in this comment, yeah. It's a whole nostalgia overload to hear and see these videos. Well, you're not going to hear them, and I'm not either. We're just going to enjoy having a nice chat and to watch them. But yeah, welcome everybody, and hope you will enjoy this, whoever is coming onto the stream and to join this. When you want to watch it later and see my reactions and comments about them, it's gonna be fun. I felt like doing something different from a playthrough to celebrate my 108,000 subscribers. Yeah, you guys really rocked. I've been having a tough time, but you're wanting to just keep me going on this channel. You guys keep bringing the numbers up. It's all you. All I do is just try to provide entertainment as much as I can. And I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart that I said it was time to give the music videos a rest, because honestly, I was doing them for like more than a good 13 years. That's just it on the channel. And you can say that's nearly like a quarter of your lifespan almost done, and it's been good. I mean, it got me to where we are now, all these music videos, and I'm rambling now, but I just wanted to thank you all from the bottom of my heart, really, how much you have given me to keep going. I never thought this channel would get to it as it is. I thought I'd just be another copycat of Storm Red Desert, to be honest, but turns out you all keep thinking I am her, so to answer that main question out the way, nope, I am not her. I was just a main inspiration, and I hope wherever she is out in the world from her channel, she's still okay and living her best life. And we all have a goodbye to her, and of course, you can enjoy my videos now. Sorry, here we go. I'm gonna start watching them and just enjoying them. Yeah, you can play this song in your mind kind of thing. Oh my god, this was Pictures era. Okay, so funny enough about this music video. This actually wasn't my first ever picture one I ever made to start it off. It was actually how it started was it was my tutoring days, funny enough. I had this thing of a tutor who would inspire and say, he taught me about empathy, and I, funny enough, used empathy to describe, God, here we go. It was, yeah, I used expressions of the character in Sonic. Yeah, I used the expressions of Sonic to make it work with the lyrics, because he wanted me to use my tutor, Nuddy, shout out to him, of how he helped me also to make these videos. He kind of also showed me with empathy that it shows you can relate to someone emotionally, keeping empathetic, and I kept telling him and referring him to Sonic, that he's one I feel like I can relate to in my life, and you want to live life to the fullest and free and all that. Yeah. Jeez. And we just had pictures back in the day of how I started the music videos, and I just went and the iMovie era. Oh, this was iMovie back in the day. I had a Mac when I started my channel, a Mac computer, so instead of all the fancy ones for Windows video editors, I had the classic iMovie that it came with the Mac, so that's where I started my journey, and I actually did a course later on in life that you'll see throughout the videos too that helped me get better at making these videos. But first it started out with pictures and a bit of transitional moving, and the subtitles, as you can see, it was funny anyway, yeah, to just see these happening and boom, 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 we bump back and forth with them. But as you can see with the subtitle, I actually went a little too fast on this one. Now that I'm commenting on myself, oof, this was rough. I was just learning how to even time it right, and it was a little, I was still learning how to even use iMovie, with how this thing worked out. So yeah, and hello everybody, welcome. You missed my epilogue, yeah. I feel like a monster. Yeah, I was also into Sonic Unleashed back in the day, as you can see. Okay, we'll stop that out there. So that was that one done. Should keep this up. Yeah, that one is done. That was iMovie, but as you can see, I only had like pictures of Sonic Unleashed back in the day, most of it, and I was really into Sonic X, so we grabbed snapshots from the internet to make into music videos there with the song, inspired by Skillet. Everyone loved the Monster song back then, so I was like, I'm gonna give it a shot. But that actually wasn't the first music video I ever made in my life, and I ironically can't remember whatever was my first ever kind of music video made with pictures. I'm not sure if it was Numb, or... because Numb is kind of an older version, funny enough, of that back in the day, and I think I made like 1 or 2, 3 more kind of videos to make it work. But I felt too embarrassed to put them on because they looked so stupid and they were just all the same thing, and I didn't want to look like a repeat of like shy. I was too shy back in the day, I think. It was a big step to even pull up my first music video and put it on the channel. To remember that, whew, that was very weird as well. Yeah, amazing how these came out in 2012, the year my channel started, of course, so... Alright, so next step is Numb, and about Storm Red Desert, I wish I knew where she was. It's sad that we haven't seen her in a while. I don't think we'll ever will see her, unfortunately. Alright, so this is Numb. Yeah. Oh, this was a classic, and bringing it back up too, sorry. Keep jumping back and forth between my screen, do I? Yeah, this was Numb. I was trying to make it more interesting by adding like effects to the picture and make it dark, as you can see, but I usually just use the picture as it is. Don't know what you're expecting from me. Yeah, it's like, what are you expecting? Oh, the sounds, and funny about that. Oh, yeah. R.I.P. Chester, yeah, it's sad that we lost him to that band. If you've ever seen his last song he ever sang, it's beautiful. My dad loves it, actually. God, yeah, I was using Black and Night. Oh my god, the quality making it shrink. Learning how to get rid of borders of photos was the next step, I guess, but iMovie, I didn't know how to remove those kind of movements out of the way. Jesus, it's so long, I can't even remember how I used iMovie back in the day. This was before, way before the course, and before I even started having moving pictures. It's everything I know. Yeah, lots of Sonic X and Sonic Unleashed photos. That's all I really had, didn't I? But back into Sonic X era, that was really when I was starting to kick up into Sonic and loving him, and... yeah, geez, I was just flipping to next picture. I didn't even use transitions back then. I actually forgot I didn't even use transitions back then. That was only in the next video, yeah. Jeez, it was just swapping to picture for like over 4 seconds of a picture, or up to 1 to 2 seconds, it would just pop up. Yeah. I don't know why it was moving in and out, though. I think that was like a feature that was already just kept in the iMovie, yeah. I really just was using Sonic in a way that, yeah, it describes the lyrics in this song too. More or less, I was like trying with what limited footage I really had. Sometimes I had to repeat myself. You always at this monster film that comes up later, that was a bit of a repetition of a few scenes too, because I had such limited footage, yeah. Oh. I did actually do a transition or two. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, Sonic X, man. Just not much to really place on that. It's a simple music video that was like, okay, that's enough time to move on to some movable images. Yeah, baby. Seeing these was like a funny kind of thing. And colors became popular back in the day too. Everyone was into the recent new Sonic game, so I pulled out a lot of footage from, thanks to YouTube, and already cutscenes that were taken from yeah, thing. I got to download them from save sites and just got to use all the cutscenes here. Oh boy, it's just probably like colors all the way through in this one, I think. Yeah, but damn, this was a popular one back in the day. Ooh, 89k. Yeah, it was actually pretty good for, wow. And the song I used. Ah, but my timing on my subtitles, that was so bad, and the doing without a G in it. Yes, cutscenes and all that. I think it was only colors. Was this only colors that I used in there? Jeez, man. But I was getting much better timing in this one. I was like, okay, I'm getting the hang of it. Yeah, it's doing well. And I'm like, yay, my first music video. I felt so proud of myself that I got something up like this. So I was like, this is what Sonic people are into, because they want movable content, not like just slow stills. Jesus, who was into slow stills back in the day? Those were not really that popular. And they're like, oh yeah, the movement is awesome with the cutscenes, and you gotta use it in a music video, especially when I was shown through Storm Red Desert stuff in there. Just gotta keep going and see what more I can make. It is on the 4th of May. Yes, the reason why I'm doing this now is because I will be away in the first week of May. I will be doing something with my family up in Amsterdam, yeah, for a week. So I'm gonna be away from my computer, and I thought I'd get this out the way before that week hits. And so this is kind of all for one subscriber celebration and anniversary celebration, yeah. Ah, there's okay. So I did pull some Sonic X in this, okay. It was like, there's no girl in this cutscene, where the hell am I gonna get a girl scene? Yeah, okay, use Sonic X again. And there's more repetition. Okay. God, I was so limited back then, it's like cringe almost, like, why are these even... Ooh, yeah. Sup, Yacker? Oh god, the dialogue in this game was quite cringe, but Roger, I love you. You were my Sonic back in the day. Line to recede. God, God, my timing's all over the place. No timing thing. Okay, the boys are back, yeah. Gonna make up the neighborhood. Ah, another unleashed one. Okay. I was running out of scenery there. I didn't want to feel like a repetitive, like, nightmare of just using the same scene over and over, because I felt like Sonic's facial expression could work with more scenes than one. Has become a very big trend in my channel, as you've been noticing on videos, that I do intend to use multiple facial expressions of the same scene in different kinds of videos that could work for more metaphorical or literal reasons that could work with the lyrics. I liked doing that. The boys are back. Oh my god, incomplete? Is this a picture one? No, it wasn't. Okay. Jeez. Incomplete. I loved the song growing up. I actually loved the Backstreet Boys growing up. I think that was the only reason why I pulled up a Backstreet Boys song, because I grew up with that band a lot. The Shape of My Heart song, I did that much later, but this was another one of my favorite ones of theirs, and I loved a lot of their songs growing up. I grew up with the Black and Blue band album, even though it took me like years later to realize what those songs really meant as an adult. The things you don't realize until you are an adult, what you can be into. I'm like, oh shoot, this is like a breakup song kind of thing, and you're like, oh, it's a cool love song. Oh, I'm glad I was also your inspiration for your channel as well. I know I've been inspiration for a couple of people. Whoa, that cutscene jump from, whoa, that was jumping, and then small to big, oh god, I was all over the place. But I was like, okay, I only knew what to do with iMovie. I'm just pulling a scene, and it decided on how the scene looked with all the, god, and the logos everywhere. Stupid, like, Sonic X always pulled out the old versions of Fox News and 4Kids. kind of logos next to them. It was so hard to find Sonic X footage on the internet without the freaking logos. My gosh, anyway you found it, you just saw it. Except for episode 1. Yeah, why? I did use iMovie, yeah. I did use iMovie in the beginning, yeah. It was iMovie, and the pacing of the lyrics was kind of funny. Still wonder. Oh, that was so slow in this song too. Oh, and that transition. Confession Time, ironically did steal that scene to make it shorter from somebody else's video. But they kept it so casual that I'm like, okay, maybe I won't get away with it, but guilty, I did steal a scene from somebody else's video of that Sonic X and Amy scene. Them in that thing. Funny enough, yeah, it was so good and subtle, like, it was so easy. Was it that one? Yeah, I did use that. I started for a few videos and then started using it my own way, cut ways. Jeez, I love using these scenes over and over. Was there any episodes I had of these ones? Or it shows in the videos of what I had before. Only limited footage of specific Sonic X cutscenes. Wow. Cutscenes, episodes, sorry. Yeah, I think only much later if I really have every episode now of Sonic X to do my footage, but that now that every episode is on YouTube, geez, much years later, it's insane that how much footage you can get of Sonic to just use. I think it was a bit overwhelming for me in the beginning of how much he had of footage in Sonic X that I didn't know what the heck to use back in the day, and I used scenes that I already knew before to work with the song when I tried making it. Yeah, like this scene, like I just pulled like a bit of an extra scene from the rest of that whole track itself to make it work, because I didn't want to sound like a repetitive know-it-all. God, and then I started using secret rings, man, oh my word, I was finding more footage on YouTube of Sonic's games, yeah, okay, ooh, you're gonna hear me saying this a lot, but I keep wondering, why is this one of my top 3 most popular videos of all time? I think this one's a number 3 for now, or 2, after, yeah, but for some reason, this one's 7 million views. I couldn't believe why this one kept growing, because I was like, okay, I'm getting better, and I want to try make this kind of more improving, and the quality of the cutscenes were much better at the time, but I was still getting 480 like quality videos of jeez. God, why is that showing underneath? Awkward. Sorry. Yeah, I remember watching this one. Ooh, yeah. This one, why is this one so popular? I keep thinking to myself every time I watch it, like, what do you guys like about it? Is it the song, how I edited it, or how I described the Wayhog into this video more or less or anything, the quality or the type? I'm going to bet it's the song, though, that everyone loved the song still back in the day, and I'm like, I can do a better version of that with what I had known. My scenes, I can make it try better with the timing, and oh god, I'm all over the place with my jumping back and forth between scenes. Over 3 to 4 seconds they were lasting. Whew. Yeah, I was using a bit more transitions of what I knew, fading to black and white, cross. It was the ones that only iMovie kind of had that I could work with. Ugh, I've learned really how to get rid of subtitles that much on the cutscenes too, and some Sonic X like things too. Yeah. Yes, I guess that makes sense why people love this one so much. How it described what Sonic's persona was going through back in those days. I'm not even sure the song came out the same year as Unleashed to make it work in a way. That would have been ironic. Yes, and maybe it just describes Sonic at the time. Probably that's why. 7 million. I feel like this video does not deserve that 7 million views, guys. I mean, whew, that is insane. And how much it came up to be this popular on my channel. it just kept growing and growing. I'm like, why are you there? Get out of there. You're not supposed to be this popular. My new ones are supposed to get more attention than the old, but they did for some bizarre reason. All my oldies kept getting more popular than my new ones, and it was like driving me insane. Like, why do people love this one so much? I'm like, fine, you like it, whatever. It's your opinion. I can't win with the community, so what better can I do? Anyway. Oh, Stranger Inside. Ooh, this was a dark time for me on this one. Yeah. I'm not gonna die. I have a music video of that song, funny enough. Ooh, Stranger Inside. I can't even remember how the song goes with this one. I haven't listened to Shine Down in so long. I think this was the band that I least got the most attention to because their songs were so chaotically violent in a way for me to enjoy the theme of Sonic in a way. They felt too violent to work with. And I think this one and Sound of Madness. For some reason, when I tried making Sound of Madness, everybody hated how they thought I kind of copied Storm Red Desert in that one, and that really pulled me off to want to keep doing Shine Down music videos. And after Devour, I think that was the last ever. No, Diamond Eyes. I got back into Shine Down again, and I think the only ever one I ever liked out of them was Enemies, Shine Down, this one. Yeah, you'll see. Jeez, very few Shine Down, but Skillet really shined out of my channel with you guys. You loved Skillet more than any of the bands I used. Simple Plan was kind of hard to use, funny enough, with the videos, because their songs were more related to people scenarios, and I felt like Sonic is, I mean, he doesn't go through much like relationships in a way, he's more adventure, and to work with the category of empathy and relating to the character, I liked sticking with the fact that what he was relating to of adventure, not really music videos in a way. There goes my dog. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. Hey, baby, I just can't wait with you. Break down. Hey, come here. Yeah, the life of a dog, eh? So rip it from that soul. Yeah, but I got out of Shine Down a long time back. I tried them in the beginning for the first 3 to 4 years, and I didn't sit with them. Like, after, I guess, Sound of Madness and Devour, those two songs, it threw me off wanting to use more of their videos. Oh god, I just remembered I also stole that transition of the blocky down, that just now, from somebody else too guilty, back in the day. Whoops. And funny enough, their song I'm Alive from Shine Down was the Avengers main theme, funny enough. I found out a long time back. I was like, oh, hell yeah. I mean, Avengers was popular in the day with the movies, so let's make that one too. That was a fun, one of the only ones I really enjoyed making out of Shine Down plus Devour and thingy, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, hi Dad. But we're recording now, yeah. You ever found it? Stay inside. Have you ever found it? Stay inside. Oh, this was a sad song, actually. Now I remember hearing and watching the lyrics, yeah. Oh yeah, Second Chance. Funny enough, I also found out through Shine Down a bit more was my dad loved the song Second Chance, and jeez, I even remembered if that song is still on my channel. I think it might be, because I know I did make a video on that. Here's another popular one you guys like, but that one wasn't as popular to reach the millions for some reason. Skillet kind of took over into the millions category of liked videos, while you guys clearly express what you like more out of my channel, yeah. Listen after that, I'm on despair. But the song was quite good though. Their music video itself though was quite like, what the heck is happening here in their music video, and a bit violent too. Understandably, yeah. Two Shinedown songs, one after the other though. That's kind of funny how I made two right after each other into a category. I usually never do that often. I love how I said Sonic and Eggman in this video, which is true, but I felt like I more used Eggman in the in this enemies video than Sonic. Yeah. That's something that you're still using a lot of Sonic X back in the day too. When was the first oh, His World and Linkin Park maybe video? You're getting out of this. Who do you think you are? Maybe it was about 50-50. I kept using both. Yeah, the categories in them. I was getting a little better with the timing of my subtitles though around this point, I think too, yeah. Because I couldn't like change, I didn't realize that someone showed me a YouTuber, old YouTuber, told me that I could actually stop the fading in and fading out of subtitles that you'll see on it much later. Yeah, you could see the videos. That's actually a good point. You guys are right. There was more Sonic than Sonic and Eggman music videos back in the day too. Yeah. Yeah, no one really would combine, but I guess they were kind of forced together in a way with the cutscenes that it would work. So you would either work with them or just leave out Eggman and the whole scene itself and just use Sonic kind of in a way. I kind of wanted to combine both, and I realized much later with rearranging my titles, descriptions, I decided to change it to, yeah, more Sonic and Eggman were both in this, not just Sonic, so I changed it to him and Eggman, yeah, to make it more accurate. Enemies. Yeah, more color stuff again. I loved using colors a lot. Alright, and ooh, the Breaking the Habit one I liked very much actually. I felt like I was really getting more confident back in the day with how the music video came out. I was like, yeah, this is amazing. I'm really finding my rhythm now with making this video, and I was changing the scenes of how they looked and making borders that made it look like a camera for some reason. I was like exploring iMovie to see what kind of more features they had and see what I could use in transitions and editing. But yeah, Breaking the Habit was going very hard. I don't want to be the one, the battles always choose inside I don't know fighting scream. I don't see how literal I am with the scenes sometimes. Oh my god. That scene I love using a lot as well. The face, man, I'm like, what? Me Against the World. Yeah, that's coming up in 2 videos. After 2 videos, don't worry. I think that was my first introduction to Simple Plan songs, Me Against the World. Because I found another video with that song, and I'm like, I want to make my own too. A lot of songs I was quite inspired by too. Breaking the Habit wasn't one of them though, and Enemies, yeah. I just wanted to try my own videos and not always feel inspired by others, unless if it was really good, like Storm Red Desert's Devour and Sound of Madness. I really wanted to try my own inspired versions, but you guys hated the Sound of Madness one, so I got rid of that one because I was tired of the repetition of how you said I thought I copied from her a lot. It's a thing called being inspired to straight out copying the whole video. You need to realize the difference. And people back in the day were very critical on that kind of category of just copying or not, and it I did not like that hate, so I got rid of that one. You won't see that one, unfortunately, on my channel. That is gone. Yeah. Shep. This is yeah, I was like, now we were keeping the video more in center, learning that we could keep the video in center, felt more organized instead of back and forth, up and down. Yeah, it was more breaking the habit, really, with Shadow. I mean, it could work, yeah. I'm not sure if I've seen anyone make that with the song on him, but I wouldn't be surprised if there is one with him. Oh, jeez. No. And I know I'm hearing the static in the back of my head, and I'm like, oh, why didn't I use static? But I didn't know how to use static or had static to make with that scene work. Ah, and here's another popular one that everyone loved back in the day. Hero, his world, yeah, baby. And my first ever video for Sonic. That was a birthday gift for him, yeah. We were all like sharing birthday videos or left, right, and center on YouTube, and I wanted to join the gang of be a part of everything. Because I'm like, yeah, Sonic's a big inspiration. I want to show the love of one of his songs, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this band actually did a remake or their own cover of His World, and I loved His World in the original version. I'm like, this song's even better, I'll use this one more because it's more upbeat and stronger, not so yeah. Everyone loved the song back in the day. Oh my, this was the category of keeping them on the side still, yeah. By the time we get to Hero, I remember that's when it really started to kick off an iMovie of my editing skills, and I'm like, I did an editing course on iMovie, and I'm like, oh, I gotta show my skills of what I've improved into a new music video, but excuse me. Ironically enough, though, with that music video, you'll see, yeah, is I used a hacked version of iMovie. It wasn't like a real brought, downloaded, fully operational kind of iMovie, because my sister helped me out with getting a hacked version that I could use for free with no complications, but there were stupid little complications with audio at time to time on the video. Like, some scenes you'll see, I'll explain, there was like the I am just a man, not superhuman part, like you could still hear Sonic's voice on that. For some reason, that scene thing didn't cut out and didn't want it cut out for some reason on that transition thing I learned in iMovie to do. It was so it was frustrating that I'm like, I can't see what people say about it, and I'll just wing it and then keep going with the videos and see if people, because you guys didn't stop watching them, and I'm like, okay, it doesn't seem to affect everyone, no one cares that much. I cared, I was the only one who cared in it, yeah. Watch your step, don't fall. What did it use now? It was Premiere. I used Adobe Premiere Pro. I still have it, but I'm not using it that much anymore now. So I'm not editing videos. I'm using OBS to record right now with things. Just Sonic. I mean, before the movies came out, there was always just the franchise stuff of games and TV shows. I didn't even use Sonic Underground then. Wow. I loved Sonic Underground back in the day, growing up with him. Ah, this one. 3 million, oh my word, this one did not deserve 3 million either. Oh, and the quality, oh god, that was, that was at 420, jeez, the quality was so bad. I'm so glad I moved to HD stuff now. And funny enough, to make things HD, my trick was I already downloaded footage from the games that made it HD to make it look better. Why was the quality? This was like 360. Yeah, jeez, man, quality was so bad back then. I loved using those specific episodes of Countdown to Chaos or whatever it was called. Yeah. Yes, Countdown, and then the movie came into place. Yeah, I found this gem of a Sonic movie and started using that into my videos. Jeez, I'm like zooming all over the place with my speed on this video here. I really increased the speed of them. That's it. That's all we really did, is timing it. Make it work with the subtitles and whatever. Yummy on. Yeah, still a lot of Unleashed stuff, as well as X and colors, and that's all I really had. Oh, and that was a slowdown. Like literally slowed down the video and more Unleashed X. At this point, I don't know what kept me going. I think I was young and I was just curious about. Speed up was like, whoa, way too fast, even for my eyes now. No wonder I don't speed up that much anymore. Yeah. Okay, thanks for coming out. Have a good night if you're tired. Sorry, the time zones are a little different with me and you guys. I'm not sure how long I'll be able to stream for. I'll go as long as the videos go, and when you guys want to keep doing some chat, yeah. The face I am. See ya, Terminomic. Terminomic, what a name. Against the world, I'm an admin. I don't know, I loved episode 1 of X for some reason. I loved his cocky attitude and his humor against the people. Oh god, they just changed that out of nowhere. Oh, freaking me out, yeah. Jeez, I forgot I made that song. Didn't make a lot of Simple Plans either, yeah, jeez. Very few on this channel, Simple Plans. Skillet just really skyrocketed out of the category of favorite bands of rock, alternate rock. Don't know why I made this one, actually. I was going for a weird time. I'm like, oh gosh, this song has hell in it and a bit of swearing. Like, how am I going to use it without maybe... But back in the day, yeah, I even watched with YouTubers that they didn't care about swearing back in the day. They like sweared as much as their heart's content. And I'm like, what's a bit of swearing and seeing in a music video going to affect people, really? It seems like the song isn't really made for mature, though. They keep making like pretty much over 50% of my music videos have been pulled for kids, which was really frustrating to see that I can't even read. That's the terms that you can't even put comments anymore, which makes sense, yeah. That's a bit annoying to know, and yeah. That scene actually worked so well. Yeah, Heroes after this one, and this is when I'm like, someone showed me you can make your subtitles a bit better with. And everyone was doing subtitles back in the day for the video, but then it got to a point I'm like, no, it's spelt like this, or the word is like that, and you're like, okay, I'll just stop putting subtitles in so you guys can enjoy it without having to be criticizing what I put in the bloody thing. Just enjoy the scenes and the song. yeah, that's when I stopped actually putting subtitles in. As popular was back in the day, was Storm Red Desert doing that on her videos. Even some of her ones were a bit wrong, to admit, and I'm sure people also criticized her on that category, but I didn't want to be a part of it to do it, yeah. It was still 12 years ago, jeez. I did so many videos in the first year, but this was like, jeez, a bit of middle school? I was still in middle school making these, jeez. 12 years ago, yeah. Here comes the new improved iMovie, kind of how I started making my videos by iMovie, and I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. Still, and this one was 5 million. This did not deserve that much either, I keep saying. And then I'm like, okay, this is actually way more easier to keep the subtitles on screen than them disappearing halfway through the end of the thing. And it worked well for this song too, to catch it. Oh, and I made the scenes work so well too on this one. Just another day. That day. Dang. And I was like getting an idea of slowing down the scenes now and make them a bit longer to work with what the subtitles are saying, and I can work with timing to make them slower or faster. I was getting my rhythm of iMovie here at this point in time. Yeah. Yeah, that scene, for some reason, he kept the voice on. Pretty cool, huh? When he said in the cutscene, but I couldn't get rid of it for some reason, so I just stayed there. And I'm like, why is that doing that? I think it was part of the crack of the iMovie not being completely normal. And I'm like, okay, something I have to live with clearly to use this for a while, yeah. I loved using different transitions now and then when I could. The timing was improving, as you can see, yeah. Oof, yeah. And a few new transitions that made it work with the song and the scenes, yeah. Yeah, I think just still had that limited category of sonic footage. I can't remember when it started really spreading out. I need to see what video I'm seeing more footage on to compare. Yeah. $5 million. I can't believe this video got so much. How much it was so needing improvement of. I was really jumping back between edited like that to normal cutscene. It was weird. Ooh, If You're Only New song. I haven't watched this one in a while. I realized it's not Sonic only in this one that I put. It was more of a Sonamy kind of video, and it worked, you know. I actually can't remember how the song even goes. Okay, okay, it hits you with the chorus lyrics. Yeah, this one actually wasn't very popular, I see, too. It feels cringe to even watch this one, too. This is my first ever cringe one. Oof. It was so bad. swear I lived in 403, very specific in the lyrics. Yeah, now let me see footage in Sonic's franchise to use. Hello, Omega095. Welcome. Jeez, Shinedown, man. They did do some good bangers back in the day, and don't know if they even are still going. Does anyone still even listen to them these days? Oh, that zoom in on his face is a little too much. I refuse to let you go. Yeah, I really did make this a Sonic Amy one unintentionally. I was just like still into the Sonic. I didn't even get into the couples way later. Yeah. Hello everybody, welcome. Solomon, Naveed, hi. Yeah, these are all nostalgia videos. We're going back from the very beginning through it all to my latest music video. Yeah. Ironically, this was not supposed to be my first Sonic Amy video, but like years later I realized it could be one because I kept using footage of both of them instead of just Sonic. Hold on to the letters in return. You'll be living on. It's actually not a bad song, this one, yeah. Yeah, I liked using songs that I know people probably haven't really used before in music videos to make a whole new category of what could work with empathy and expressions with Sonic. I was still hitting that category here, and I think I never stopped leaving it. It was my main thing to keep the videos going. Empathy and expressions on the faces, that was my main thing. I'm not even sure Storm Red Desert kept to that kind of category. She just used scenes that kind of work with the lyrics in a way too, and that was half of my inspiration, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I can do that, but... Do or Die. Jeez, a Papa Roach song. I don't really listen to a lot of those songs, but I think I saw another music video with these two that made me inspired to do that kind of song, and I'm like, it works so well with them. Yeah, and I think I was getting to the category of like, I can use more than one Sonic character in the franchise, and Sonic and Tails were my big part of that to use. I used them and Amy, and recently Shadow ones too. Yeah. And I did Silver, as you'll see later. Yeah. Oh, and I was still doing the category of jumping back and forth between scenes of this little screen and up screen. Jeez, I forgot I did that here. It's my time to help you. Oof. The scenes worked so well with the cutscenes and the song, yeah. It's so sweet. But it's also a little cringe watching this to me, man. Just... Thanks. It's a little cringe, but funny. But still... Jeez, who even still listens to Papa Roach? I mean, I honestly don't. I forgot about them, too. And this was the only song I ever used of them from my channel, yeah. Yeah, it didn't get that popular, 285k over. pretty popular, but not as popular into the millions, yeah. I guess there was only specific categories that people liked in songs or music, yeah. This was quite hard rock, yeah, I guess. I should have used black and white in these scenes, but I didn't. Ah. Oh, the jump, what was that? Ooh, yeah. It was a bit repetitive, this one too, but good song. Cringe. Literally. Yeah. Ah, this one became very good as well. It's funny how this song came into the kids category though, because of what the lyrics say in it. So I believe some of these songs became in the kids category for kids. Yeah, of course this front beginning was pretty inspired by Storm's version of the video. And then I started using my own kind of footage again. Yeah. At the point, I think Storm's influence was really starting to take over with me on this one too. Oh yeah, second chances after this one, so you can... And actually some people hated my second chance video too, funny enough, because they thought I also copied her, and instead of saying for my mom, it was for my dad. It was another, like, tricky category to say if I keep the video on or not. But I wasn't too really caring back in the day before Sound of Madness came to be, yeah. And I wasn't too caring at the time when the sub-comments were saying that, yeah, why are you just stolen from Storm because she did this video already for her mom and you're saying you're doing it for your dad. I'm like, yes? My dad loves this song, what do you expect? Yeah. Jump, 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 jump. Scenes. Yeah, this was when it really got me expressing, like, I can use, like, almost all the old people in the franchise into one video. Get running by it. Oh god, I did actually kind of steal that from, not steal, I mean, inspire. Half of some footage a bit inspired by Storm as well, because it worked. There we go. And sometimes the subtitles were a bit hard to comprehend to the scenes I was using, like, how could I use round and round, and scenes that weren't repetitive, you know. Oh, and I started using Nazo's animation as well in this video. That's the first time, was it? Yeah. The movie is so cringe, but we love it, eh? Hello, Sonic Speed God. Yeah, I was using scenes from Nazo Unleashed. That was a good animation he made. It's too bad he never got to a sequel. Well, unless he did, no? videos, I was really experimenting on black and whites, on some scenes that worked, you know. Yeah, it's just because I said it was made for my dad on this one that people got critical on it. 163k, that's not bad on this one. Jeez, looking back on all these, I don't expect them to be so high, but they're quite high for music videos. Yeah. Oh, this was a beautiful song. So I was running in place, even in the moon. I really used to mean this moon, but still couldn't catch them completely off. Could have slowed it down much more, but I didn't know how to slow it way slower back in the day. To not stop him from spinning into scene. Feels like I took a step back on some of these videos to be like, this could have been like an older category. These were still 12 years old, my word. Yeah, there we go. Repeating scenes from different things that could work, and it's all over my videos now. Gloves. It's all for today. Oh, okay. I've never used that scene again. And this one I've never used again either. So weird to see scenes that I never use anymore. Like, it's like, how the hell is it? A few inspirations in the scenes, yeah. But I didn't want to try be too repetitive on everything. Sometimes oh, it was so good, this song too, back in the day. Yeah. Oh, slowed down on that. Why did I slow that down? See, if I were making this now, I would have like flashes with the drums. Yeah. I'm sure you guys are singing along with me while watching it, and that you just enjoy the song too with the video. Ooh, and another two combined. Second Chance and the I'm Alive came right after this. Ooh. This is when my skills really started to shine in this video. Ooh. I loved using this scene a lot in the old videos too. This was a good song. Sure, 2.7 million? Really? I guess it isn't part of the categories of popular, but why this Shinedown song of all of them? Not like Devour. Even Devour didn't get this many as this one. Oof. I'm still into 12 years ago. This is insane. do we start getting to next year? It's like, did I do a few videos like every like few videos like every month? I think I was. And I guess this is the point. I didn't really care if two subtitles kind of worked into one scene. I didn't have to swap immediately too quickly. Yeah, how far would you go for shelter? How long would you take you to find? Nice to say, probably dance. Yeah, some scenes work like that, and okay, this is not an example, but an earlier scene with keeping two of the same subtitles into one scene could work well enough. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I'm alive. Well tongue-tied, eh? Oh my god, I just forgot I was also using scenes of free riders too. I don't know why I loved using free riders a lot, and the riders categories of games. I guess was the only good footage I could find. It was HD, along with Generations, and jeez. When did I start even using Generations? I didn't even notice. I'm like, so... I didn't even notice when I started using Generations in the videos. It was definitely before. Yeah, it was definitely by Hero. I think I was using that category of way more footage, yeah. And Black Knight, yeah, that's right. I don't know why that one jumped up. It was like a bit of a mistake. You can actually see a few mistakes, sound mistakes still in some videos now and then, but did I put these are like my life confessions in? That was a full one. That was all they said. Oh, I forgot I even made that. These are life confession one, because that's not a very long one. Oh, this was another inspired by somebody else music video that I wanted to try. This was my first 3 Days Grace song. Wow. Jeez, see this one. Who was into 3 Days Grace back in the day? Oh, that band was interesting, to say the least. Yeah. Try things working. I won't say Oh yeah, I grabbed that scene for the first time. I did a lot of iMovie videos too. Most of the categories. Take yourself to higher places. Feel like a vampire. Like there's no scene where he's a vampire at all. Closer. Closest thing I could get. Quality again, it dropped down to 4th. Yeah, some scene things were out of my control with keeping them small and then big. I didn't know how to make smallish scenes big yet. Way until Final Cut Pro. Yeah, that was the one that was later after this one. Final Cut Pro. I was really taking my level of editing to the next level. I think all my editing softwares I did do a course in, funny enough, as well. Yeah. Yeah, so instrumentals. It was hard to make instrumentals back in the day. CD. I forgot I was using CD as well. Still, everything was quite limited in footage, though. Yeah, that scene was kind of inspired by the old other music video I listened to as well. Just cutting it quickly of him not even grabbing the chili dog and make it look like he was just running to some other place. Whew, yeah. I'm gonna take a pause here because I just need to grab more water. Oh, this one. High school never ends. Oh, this one was an interesting one to do for me. Involving his friends and everything. Yeah. Funny seeing that one, though. Oh, was this my first request? It was. Jeez. This was the era of requests. Jeez, man. So weird seeing this one. Starting requests. I thought, okay, I'm running out of inspiration for songs. What do you guys want me to make? So the few era of 99K didn't even hit. Jackson. Oh my word. This song. I still love it. I found it amazing how the main singer for Bowling for Soup actually did my favorite Sonic games, our main theme, Endless Possibilities. I love that, yeah. Just a mess. Still doing that. Look, friends and everything. Names and not friends, high school never ends. That little guy on the corner there. Yeah. Check out the popular chicks, I love them. Still limited in scenes, and I didn't know what to use for these. I'm like, yeah, okay, works for that and that and that. Hello, BH. 16 or 35. She's the Rouge. This VO, yeah. Jack Black the Clown, Brad Pitt the quarterback. Oh, it worked. Want my money back. I even spelled damn wrong. Damn, like the water source. Everyone hated how I used manic for instead of saying drugs. It's shrubs. And I wanted to keep it family friendly by saying drums instead of drugs in the song. This one was an experimental stage of a video. Yeah, I didn't even spell it with the N. I didn't know how to spell tan back then. But I knew how to spell sex. How funny is that? Oh. It's cringe to see these, but funny as well. Pretty much the same as I was back then. That is so true, Sonic. I mean, it was a fun little experiment in a way. It was hard to find the right scenes that worked with the lyrics, but it was a good experiment too. Here we go again. Everyone loved that song back in the day too, so I tried it. That's all I can say with trying requests until they got a little too much Ooh, Glee's this song. Why didn't I not put subtitles in this one, I guess? Because it was so short, yeah. Wasn't sure if this one was actually a finished one, because it's a short video, but... I don't even remember why I made this video. Probably because of the song, and I liked the original version, yeah. I don't have much to say about this one, though, but it's very low count of videos. Yeah, I'm surprised this one is staying. Yeah, I think they just made a short version in the Glee. I heard this on another music video, I liked the song, and I knew the main song. Yeah, it was just fun, experimental days of music videos, and finding my flow. I don't have much to say about these ones. These were mainly requests coming up in the next few ones. Jeez, was Awaken a live request? No, it wasn't. I don't even know where we are in the song. Okay, we're almost done. Jeez, my videos are even becoming a broken record at this rate. I didn't watch much of them. My old good friend Supersonic Evie, I miss her, man. I don't know, any other... I did Dirty Little Secret, actually. Oh, I need to listen to this song again. It's so good. Not that many views though, 133, really? 133K, huh? Yes. Jeez, I remember singing this song on like a camp I was doing with my school. Just it was popular in my head back in the day. I was singing on the Orange River with my school, and we were canoeing down it, and I just loved. I remember it's the only thing I really remember of this song. Yeah. Oh, that scene worked so well, actually. With Shadow. Why did I put Shadow, though, when I was saying this is just a Sonic song? I guess in the category of Sonic music videos, people usually put whatever the character hell they wanted. They just maybe referred to it as the franchise. I like to keep it more literal, using him as the main topic. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Was that a little bigger than I thought it was? On my subtitles? I think I accidentally made that a little bigger. Whoa, okay. Yeah, it's... Again, limited on footage. Ooh. But sometimes they worked, sometimes they didn't in my head now. I'm like, oh god, I could have done better now. Looking back at these videos. It's like, Sonic really started kicking off on content, you know? The movie that came to be and everything else. Again, who also listens Still listens to all the All American Rejects. I don't even know if they're still going. I feel like these are distant past kind of bands that just was listening to a song that, oh, I like it from them, but I don't like all the other songs because I don't know them at all. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, what's the point of cutting out Eggman if I'm just running the whole scene? Honestly, most of these videos are all a blur in memory, and I can't remember why, except it was a request. Oh, and this person, Sonic and Sally 11, really gave me quite a lot of requests too. I couldn't even keep track of them. Oh, wait, I did Last One Standing before Awake and Alive, did I? Really? I can't even remember that I did that. And it was the first Last One Standing before Awake and Alive. It's the most popular one. Ooh. That's good. This one I was really shining on. I really have... It's one of my favorites on my music videos. I love how I did it and edited it. It was really a good one, in my opinion, that I did very well, and I enjoyed the song. I feel like when it came to my music videos and I did them, ones with songs I personally enjoyed, I enjoyed more and put more effort into making a music video with than songs that I was kind of forced to use in a way, funny enough. It felt not natural to me to make a music video that I'm like forced to do, and I think that's what put me off. Like, I'm done with requests. I want to do my own content that feels natural to me, with songs and with what I'm doing. Yeah, I can't even remember when requests even stopped, but yeah, it started out okay in the beginning, and then it started getting tedious, and I'm like, I didn't even know these songs. I don't want to do them. It's time consuming too. I was still in high school and school that I was doing that. I even started this channel in middle school down to high school and a bit of my adult life now. I even did some more for the last, 2016 to now. Been over nearly 10 years since I've been out of school. That's insane, man. Ooh. Gotta stop talking over the video. I keep missing most of it. Oh, I loved this transition from immediate black and white to color again when the subtitles came on, and then back to sounding like a backtrack of like, it worked so well with how it sounds so echoey to them saying it, and it sounds like it should be black screen, you know, black and white. It was so good on those scenes, and it worked, so I did that. Yeah. I believe the next one coming up 12 years ago from Awake and Alive's version, it came out the 1st of August, I think. So this year from 12 years before 2025, when it came out. We'll see just now. Anyway. I guess there's only so much of my old videos you can enjoy in one go, kind of deal, but I'm trying to be enjoying them and trying to keep it interesting by talking, if you guys want to ask me. Ooh, and here we go, the most popular one ever to face my channel. Whew. My one old username. Yo, it's so weird to see that old username, but it's still there with my hashtag. And I was like, okay, I can make the subtitles smaller now and make it not so huge against the video itself to make it just seem readable at the bottom, but they could still enjoy the scene at they're watching while enjoying the subtitles too. Yeah, I felt like this video did not deserve to be this popular. It was celebrating 3,000 views on my channel, and I was like, only that, milestone was not big enough for a video to get this popular like this, and it just has. Whew, I can't believe this one is so popular, and I don't understand why. It's the song, isn't it? Because this is not a very good edit either, is it? Compared to what I did now in last year and stuff, then it's... Why was this one the one that just kept cranking and cranking with views and popularity? And it's the song, isn't it? I get it, the song is very good. Why did I even use this song? I need to think back to... It might have been inspired by someone else's video, as well as Skillet was popular back in the day, and I felt like this song could work with Sonic, yeah, because of how much he's been through. Jeez. It's all a blur for me on the first year now of what I made, or why I made it too. Oof. Let's see what's coming up is Time of Dying. I did not like that video. I actually hate it because of how I had someone in my day, funny story, they were like commenting how killing Sonic or something like that. It was like a real Sonic fan that felt like it was, what's the word I'm looking for? They were like obsessed in a way that it kind of made me feel in an awkward position to even keep the video up for a while, but yeah, I guess that it's because I think the scene I used in that video, the epilogue, you guys remember the whole epilogue animation? I don't even know who or what made that, or if it was part of the franchise's reality and timeline or not at all. It's just a random animation that I found that can work with the scenes of the video. It didn't mean anything, but this person took it a little too literal and it made me uncomfortable, and I had to delete and block those comments. It was so awkward, yeah. But that was more just something special in a way too. Time of Dying was... what's its band name, yeah? Yeah, it's... Oh, 1,000 Foot Crunch, yeah, this was also inspired by another music video that was shorter and I wanted to make my own. Was this the one where I stopped putting subtitles in? Wow, okay. I'm tired of subtitles. You guys do what you want and listen and... And people were stealing footage back in the day. Oh, that was just the... There it is, never mind, sorry. I forgot I used the old intro I kind of made for myself, and this one was request. Was it requested? I was also inspired by it too, so okay, forgot about that. Another requested by that same girl. I actually can't even remember how this song goes. This is a blur for me, this song. Because without the lyrics, it makes you think like, oh, what was the song again? Yeah, I don't remember this song, really. I need to listen to it again to remember it. But it was such an upbeat, strong song to use on this one, yeah, and people were also stealing footage back in the day that with your edited footage, so I was scared at the time and put a watermark in my videos so people would stop and realize they can't take this footage, you have to find your own to make your own music video. Because of course Sonic's footage was not copyrighted, so anyone could use whatever of his footage. But if you made it your own edit, then people would take that as an advantage, and I did not like that, so this was one of them. I put a birth watermark on, not birth, a watermark on here. It was beginning of watermarks, a few of them, yeah. This is one of the songs I'm in a blur for. Why did I not put... I mean, because I know the next one I put in lyrics again, too. Like, and a few times, why did I not do this one? I can't remember the order. I mean, the order's a little messed up on these. I mean, just looking on my channel now, I feel like not every music video is there because a few got worldwide blocked, which is a bit frustrating, yeah. It only shows ones that are visible or partially invisible on my channel now, which I find a little frustrating. I'm sorry, I'm lost at the song. I can't remember how it sounds, but if you guys like... I also found, this was 1,000 Foot Crutch, I found a few of these songs I liked, yeah. God, the borders are so big. This phenomenon, you move to this. Okay, it's coming back to me a little bit, but I don't remember the whole song. Yes, phenomenon. There's nothing special. I just. Yo, this was 50 subs only? Yo, I forgot about that. It's so sweet. I made a little memorial to a few friends. Storm! Yeah. Inspiring to make my YouTube channel. Following people for being a great inspiration and awesome friends. Yo, the time of friends back in the day on YouTube. Nine Tails, Sonic Poverty. God, like, hardly any of these people use their channels anymore. I don't think that I grew up with Sonic Jr. too. Was that the guy, the Sonic Jr., who was... Actually, there we go, yeah. Another song I don't really remember well, actually. Yeah, having the lyrics really does help you just catch a drift on what the song was again. Oof, but this one wasn't. I'm not enjoying this song anymore. Jeez, this was only 50? I only reached 50 subs over 12 years ago. Oof. It was a really slow year, that one. I was really like, how did I only get 50 subscribers unto where I am now is insane. Ooh. Such an awkward on this. Again, the song, how is it kid friendly? That I keep thinking too as well. I think it's like for kids? What kind of kids are supposed to watch this kind of song? Yeah. Oh, let's slow down. Yeah, I think that's what put me off wanting to watch this song a lot, because of how that person kept commenting weirdly. This scene, yeah, it was this one that he or she, whatever, got a little hysterical about, and I was like, dude, it's just animation, he's not real, relax. Anyway, yeah. Oh, in this scene, I remember actually it was going, oof, with the sound, going really bad. So many videos. Whew. I might have to actually make this into a two-parter because there's so many videos and I already have so much voice to give. Yeah. Oh my god, why did I stop using this? Because of how that person treated me. I used it for a few videos and then I completely forgot about the epilogue thing. Jeez, that was a terrifying animation. Who remembers that? The music too in it was so sad, I remember, yeah. Whew, it was a YouTube thing. I just could only find it on YouTube if I remember, you know. Sonic's epilogue, like just researching that again and can't even imagine now. And then it was a more upbeat version next time, yeah. Yeah, another. It's still 12 years ago. How long until I reach the next year? I actually found it funny that some people thought this was more of a Sun Tails the ship and the ship kind of couple video when it wasn't. I wasn't trying to do that. I was making it like a brotherly relationship kind of video. It's like, what the heck? People, stop it. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad no one really can comment on this one anymore and say that. I, funnily enough, used to love that ship for a little while, but then I realized, yeah, they're better as brothers. 755k, wow. That's pretty popular for one I never see, really can't be commented on anymore, yeah. This guy's there. This one was very loud, if I remember too. I don't know, I made this loud to try drown out the background sounds that didn't work with some scenes, and it just made the thing too loud. As you see, that's coming up. Whispers in the Dark was one bad example of that. You all kept complaining about ear rape, so I went into the video of saying headphone ear warning, like people say. I didn't know what that was back in the day, so now I do. I think that's really the only video I had big problems with on it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could interpret this as more than one ways in this song, but that's up to you guys. This was the first time I was experimenting with subtitles left and right, yeah. Oh, I did use that scene in this as well. Oh, they worked so well. I love the video that's coming up after this. It is like an animation, like the two riders one, yeah. 2D riders one, yeah. It's just 2D animation that someone made, I guess. Actually been listening. Yeah, I made this for her because she was helping me at the time a lot to be a good friend. Yeah. One day, two day, yeah. So by then, this video with Skillet, I'd already done Monster, Waken Alive, and this song. It was only 3 Skillet songs I'd done so far, right? Oh, and Hero, yeah, sorry. This was my fourth one. My fourth Skillet song I'd done so far. Wow. More experimenting on lyrics in this one. Making an effort because I was enjoying the song, yeah. Now I'll admit I was inspired by Storm's version of this one too a little bit, yeah. I tried making it my own in most part, yeah. Oh, and the shadow scenes. Is this where they came from? No. No, I didn't. I didn't even notice. I might have used it in an Awake and Alive, yeah. The only couple I was really into in the day was them. And then I did Whispers in the Dark by them, and it was also another Skillet song, so about nearly 5 now I've done. And that's when Skillet started really skyrocketing in the music, yeah. Just look at all of them go to. It became Final Cut Pro. When did I start becoming into Final Cut Pro? Was it still iMovie? When was it? I started. Was that at the time? It was this one. Yeah, that's when I started becoming into Final Cut Pro. Yeah. The Reach for the Stars, first ever finished one, is when I did a lot of iMovie videos. Woo. Yeah, since there's a lot of these, I might have to cut this into parts because this is a lot of talking for me in one go. Yeah. In the parts. No way I'm gonna really do this in a few hours. Yeah. Yes, I will actually. I think that works for me. Sorry. We'll do the iMovie ones today, and then we'll start with Final Cut Pro's ones next time. There's just so many videos. Nearly 163 of them. Whew. This is the one that everyone complained about an ear rape, you know. Because I admit I did make it too loud, sorry. At that part especially, they're like, my ears, I'm like, sorry. Hey, you're back. Hey. I thought you were going to bed. So loud you can barely hear what they say in the lyrics. Going through all these videos, I mean, no, that was the lyrics, not me. on these for hours, I never realized. I'm nearly going for, started at 2, yeah, I'm nearly going for over 2 hours while with these. I don't even remember why I did this one too. Most of these I don't remember why I did. I just enjoyed the song. That's really all I ever comment about. I might have to cut this into parts because it's going to become way too long to talk about this too much. Yeah, we'll make this the iMovie saga, and then we'll start with the with the Final Cut Pro videos next. It's just coming too long, this one. I didn't realize how long it would take on this, yeah. Oh, my first collab with my good friend, yeah, Steve Shadow. Happy Christmas, jeez, this song. It's really my first ever collab. Huh. You know what? I'm actually going to exclude the collabs because I know they're technically finished, but it's not all my content, and we're here to watch my stuff. Sorry about that. So I'm actually going to jump around on that to not watch it. Yeah, I loved making this video. There was a weird specific number I made with one. I was only over 1,000K 11 years ago. That's insane how slow I was gradually growing with my numbers. Ooh. And celebrate the world. Yeah, the lyrics came out and I was digging their theme song, so I was feeling up for a video that was nice and light. What's I didn't expect I would be making this in parts, but it's a lot of videos to go through at once, yeah. So I'm gonna part it for you guys. So, okay. Anyway, yeah. Celebrate the world. Oh, I was using Mario and Sonic a lot too. Put this one, it's the Dean, yeah. Guess I wasn't completely done with lyrics yet. Just still 11 years ago. When did I originally stop? It was Final Cut Pro is when I really stopped kind of putting subtitles in after this one. Yeah, it was. And then I did that one again, and then oh god, this is what I call experiment stage of songs. Yeah. All these are, like, just made them because I wanted to, didn't I? I had a lot more free time on my hands with videos than I realized. Woo. I was out of school then when I started making these kind of ones. What am I saying? It was when I was out the Climb song is when I really started. These were still in high school era. I don't know how I could make these in so much time with school and everything on my hands. But I did. This one, yeah, I'm gonna jump again because that one I know. Oh, no, never mind, it's this one. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, I'm a little confused on why I'm seeing this one, but not on the list. Okay, sorry, I guess my list is what it's showing compared to what I see here. This was a good one too, jeez. I managed to complete this one. Was this inspired? I think it was, yeah. I didn't get into a lot of Simple Plan back in the day as much as Skillet, yeah. It's kind of like... It's sweet though, it worked for these two though, Sonic and Tails, yeah. It felt so weird using a picture again, but I'm like, there's no scene with his dad, and that's only Chuck. That's funny, yeah. Massa. Oh, I still was using that. Okay, I guess I didn't stop not using it. It's so weird saying the Everlog because it's so violent for a Sonic animation. That was before I even knew about Muji Mikey. Yeah, can you believe that guy? Whew, he's when I really got introduced to violence. Fun fact about how the Robotniks steal Christmas is how I found out about Muji Mikey. Oh, those animations were hilarious, but very inappropriate too. I was like amazed they were allowed on YouTube, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, I love Muji Mikey's old stuff. I wonder if I can find it again just for the fun of watching it in my own time. Oh, it was hilarious watching Muji Mikey's old stuff. He watches them now, still. And he's like, he visits and watches and sees other characters and he was introduced to them. I don't like his latest ones though. His older ones were more classic in my day growing up. And then there was this other animator, I wish I could remember him, but he made sounds with people, with the Sonic character speaking very high-pitched and fast, like it was helium almost. It was sounded like helium characters, and it was very fast and active and funny. That oh geez, Rise. Yeah, there's another Skillet song for you. This took a while to finish as well. Like I was saying, that animation I found through DeviantArt and like the Flash thing that used to be a thing, and there were like short animations of like Sonic Shadow explained in 1 minute or something like that. It was, and his animation was hilarious and silly and a bit inappropriate too because of swearing, but it was funny too. This is Sonic stuff I grew up with. Wow. Hey, my baby, you okay? Yeah, I'm getting off topic on animation to my music video, but I felt like explaining a bit of history I've found while loving my music videos. And I realized that my tutor told me I actually spelled halfway through the video revolution wrong. It's half, yeah, the other half that I finished, I actually improved it better because I did. Was this one made on iMovie and Final Cut Pro at the same time? Like, I did one part. I don't remember if half of it was Final Cut and this one was iMovie for some reason. It's actually amazing how similar my water ripple. I can't remember if that was iMovie. Yeah, I think. Yes. This was a good song too, but the ending is kind of scary. Like why they would keep that in their music video at the end. Yeah. Yeah, it was Revolution, not Revolution. I was like, whoops. Okay. So I fixed it up. No, it was still iMovie. I just made another part and added it in. Yeah. I was having fun with subtitles again in this one, wasn't I? This was only 3,000 subscribers too, over 10 years ago. So I didn't actually jump that high with over, like, 10 years ago. Jeez, I only jumped over 2K subscribers in, like, the 3 years I was still only making videos then. It was really rising slowly. Whew. Come here. Don't you start. Come here, my baby girl. I think it's time you guys got introduced to my special baby. Hello. Say hello, Lily. To the fans. This is my baby. Oh, this is... She's a schnauzer. A little sweet dog. I'm just posting edits and I haven't been able to make a proper music until I lost mine through. Oh, shame, man. Don't worry. I mean, you get to a point where enough is enough, and it took me 13 years to realize that, so don't put pressure on yourself to make you think that you're doing it for people. I would say do it for yourself more than doing it for your people. Like, I was doing this on my own terms, not caring about too much of the subscribers, but felt happy that they were slowly rising in a way of music videos. This one, I can't believe is so popular too. It's like top 5 or 6 in my like most popular video category, 1.2 million. I mean, why do you people like this one too? I couldn't believe it as well. Hey, my baby, how do they like it? Yeah? This is my sweetie. This is the one that keeps row on my streams because you just want to go outside and annoy the hell out of me. I'm not doing freaking business. Yeah, but this one, I didn't even put that much effort into it, but I didn't even like the song. Everyone liked that song back then. It was the only song I used of Ashes Remain. Yeah, I never used any of the other songs, but everyone loved the song for some reason. Hey, my baby. Yeah? Yep, this is my baby. Told ya. My sweetie girl. Say hi, Lily, to the fans. We're celebrating 108K, my baby. Can you just be patient? Her name is Lily. Yeah. She traveled with me to Greece, by the way, as well, because I couldn't leave her back in South Africa. She was the only animal left in our menagerie of animals that was alive, and I had to bring her. We have another dog too in here. That's my dad's, but he is out of the room. This was another one I didn't use subtitles. I guess I'd had enough. No. Oh, and then my next one is a special, right? And that is an interesting song I'll tell you about just now. Little baby. Can you just relax, huh? Lost World was coming out then. Jeez, over 10 years ago Lost World kind of came out. Oh, well, it probably didn't, and I just started finding that footage to use too in my videos. Lost World. Whew. I was very limited in options of what to use on that because they mostly talk, not a lot of action, yada yada yada. And only the intro was the best part about that game, to be honest. Sonic Adventure 2 yet. Honestly, I've been going through an emotional phase and I didn't want to just get more frustrated with it again with not being able to play it well. I'm not even sure I will get back into it. Anyway, to explain this song, it's from my friend and my mom's a cappella group, and I liked one of their songs from their first album they made, and this was their Pavement song. It's actually very good. I mean, I need to listen to their songs again too. That's why his name was Shiraz, and he loved how I combined my favorite character with one of his band's songs, and he felt proud about that, and he was always so supportive of me, and I just wanted to try out one of his videos. Jesus, 3,600 subs special only. It was going up really slowly then on my thing. Yeah, I guess the reason why I haven't finished Adventure 2 yet is I think I want to try Sonic's level in my own time again before actually completing the story in a stream, because that level is just actually too frustrating for me to understand in a way. Yeah, that didn't want you guys really complaining again about me not being able to finish it. I'll try one day, but I guess with the subscribers, with my subscribers rising, I thought, let's do something different to celebrate 108k when I hit it, because I was rising faster day by day, and I didn't want to do another playthrough again to celebrate. I wanted to do something different that would bring out some nostalgia, and maybe everyone could enjoy, because gaming's not everyone to watch. Yeah. Ooh, I was thinking Undertale, maybe. It's a cheap game to get on stream. Then I wouldn't have enough left on my thing to get Adventure. I'm hesitant on what game to really get next, and not to mention I might be running out of time soon for the season to start. Yeah. Hey! Ella, come here. Maybe you lock you in the other room. Undertale things. Whew, man, these videos go on for a while. Interesting how they pop up. What the heck is this order? What's going on? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh god, my order's all over the place now of what was showing. Sorry, what the heck is this order? Is it going in the order that's supposed to be... I set it up for... Oh yeah, I've heard about that with Undertale. Yeah, I mean... I wouldn't want to play a game that's silent, though, because I don't want to talk too much in the game while playing it in commentary, you know. This is straining on my voice too, as well, in a way. I don't want to play a game when I feel like I'm talking constantly with what they're saying. I'm not Jacksepticeye, like when he was young. Whew. What is up with my video order? It's somehow just jumped through a lot of videos. Sorry, everybody. I realized it just suddenly jumped. Yeah, on my list for some bizarre reason of videos. Why are we over here now? And then, what the freaking hell is going on with my video order? Now let's take it out on me? What the? What is my order? Oh god, my video, sorry. I'm gonna do this again and bring you up, because I just realized my video order jumped So I'm trying to keep to the list, but it doesn't seem to want to do that. There we go, okay, back on track. Why didn't it keep on the list? I wonder, it felt like a bit out of place on my videos. I'm like, and satellite, jeez. Rise against. I don't even remember how this song sounds. It's just so many videos to really go through, actually, and we've been going for over 2 hours now. Might have to cut this into parts. Whew. Catch me if I fall, that's why I stick to the game. But we can. Oh, okay, now I remember. I think I didn't do a lot of Rise Against songs because they sounded very weird for a Sonic song in a way. Like, I only did this as a request, if I remember, yeah, and tried to see if it works, but the sound was iffy at the end. I'm like, ugh. Yeah, we missed like a couple of videos. Sorry, everybody. I don't know why I jumped to Let It Grow and then suddenly all the way down. Go through all these is freaking a lot of videos. I might have to actually make a series of this maybe. Yeah, honestly, I wasn't sure if I'm scared to start a new playthrough of a game because of the summer season maybe starting soon, and I'm trying to look for work, and I might be busy to if I'm able to get a job or work somewhere else for the summer. I don't know if I'll have time off during the day or at night. Yeah, this year is becoming a little weird for me, and I feel a bit unsure on what to decide for my job next and where I want to work or try work or work with my dad on his beach. He doesn't own the beach, he works on the beach, but I might do that most of the day until late at night because it's honestly, it's a lot to think about for me, and that's what's been kind of stressing me out for the last week, to think about gaming plus emotionally. Yeah, this is gonna have to become a few parts because it is a lot of videos to get through, and it's just jumped me around frustratingly. I don't know why YouTube just can't stick to the program on my list it has on, but half of these are a bit unshown because they're watching through my channel and not through like a public profile that isn't me. I mean, I've never really been into Undertale as well as a game. It's never really hit me as much as it did. It's fun to listen to and watch Chari's impressions of them throughout. He has everything wrong with them, and honestly, I think I might go insane trying to fight Sans if I ever try to fight him. I suck at fighting hard bosses, and I don't have the patience to. I like easygoing games that don't require too much challenge, and that are adventurous and with a lot of sound expression. So, I'm sorry, it's a lot to think about. There we go. Alright. Oh, this was a fun little one to do. Yeah. It was with someone else's remix he made somehow, and it still somehow got copyrighted. And I loved the firework, I loved this one. This one was hard to make. It was a collab, and that's a collab. I'm actually going to leave out the collabs and stick to my own work on these ones. And oh, my voice. I actually need to take a break on this. Because we've been going for over 2 hours now. And to strain my voice, I think I need to take a break to carry on with this. I think, guys, after this one, I'm probably going to call it. Let's call it quits, actually, after this one, but I didn't realize I'd have to make this a series with how many videos I have, and I'm not Mr. Beast going through like all in one go kind of video. I need to work my voice for the next round. Yeah. But I'm glad it will be fun to make a little series of this and play them when I can. Yeah. Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph was popular back in the day. Over 12 years ago, the first one came out, and everybody was into it because Sonic was in it, and he was having a voice, yeah. Yeah, this one I think I'm actually going to call it quits, because it's been going on long enough, and we've been going through a lot of videos, and we still have a lot more to go. I need to rest my voice. This is like, my voice, I can't even speak anymore, it's that bad. But yeah, guys, I want to say thank you all who joined me on this stream, and I'm sorry to cut it into parts, but I'm going live. It's a lot, and this is a lot to watch all my videos in one go, in one day. We have a life to live too. But I want to thank you all again who joined me on the stream to watch most of my videos, and we'll get back to more one day. I'm not sure when. If you are enjoying this series, please let me know, and hope we'll see you at the next one soon after this. But what a fun way to kind of make a series out of myself in a vlog way. Just reacting to my old videos and describing them. Let me know if you guys enjoy something like this, because I do. I'm liking a break from video games, because I don't want this to be just a video game show. It's a playthrough, it's a lot of things. This channel's going to start becoming, and this is my first stage trying something new from gaming. Yeah. Yeah, I love this video too. This is another one of my personal favorites because it's upbeat. I love what I did with the subtitles. Yeah, guys, thank you all who came to my stream, and thank you all so much for 108k, to another 1,000 more, over 100,000 more. I'm losing my voice. 1,000 more this year. We'll see how far we'll get, but anyway, until next time everybody, thank you all who joined me, and I hope you have a great day. Love you all, and thank you so much for supporting me constantly, especially you, Crosser. Shout out to you for always staying with me to this day, and everyone else who still likes watching my stuff to this day. And thank you so much for joining me. Love you all. Bye-bye.